This is who I am and this is what I like. JC Summon, Blinkin', MXPX, rockin' my room. If you're looking for me, I'll be at the show. I could never find a better place to go until the day I die. I promise I won't change, so you better give up. I don't wanna be told to grow up, and I don't wanna change, I just wanna have fun. I don't wanna be told to grow up, and I don't wanna change, so you better give up, cause I'm not gonna change. I don't wanna grow up. I'd like to stay up late, spend hours on the phone, hanging out with all my friends and never being at home. I'm impolite and I make fun of everyone. I'm immature but I will stay this way forever until the day I die. I promise I won't change, so you better give up. I don't wanna be told to grow up, and I don't wanna change, I just wanna have fun. I don't wanna be told to grow up, and I don't wanna change, so you better give up, cause I'm not gonna change. I don't wanna grow up. Told to grow up, grow up, grow up. I don't wanna be told to grow up, grow up, grow up. Yeah! I don't wanna be told to grow up, and I don't wanna change, I just wanna have fun. I don't wanna be told to grow up, and I don't wanna change, so you better give up. I don't wanna be told to grow up, and I don't wanna change, I just wanna have fun. I don't wanna be told to grow up, and I don't wanna change, so you better give up. No, I don't wanna change, so you better give up, cause I'm not gonna change. I don't wanna grow up.
People own that. Okay.
Well, I said last week was Funny Farm, or, well, let me rephrase that. I said a little while ago was Funny Farm. It's Funny Farm.
Yep.
Now, a little bit of backstory. The reason why I picked
Who's in the background?
the reason why I picked this movie. Spoiler alert, I picked all the movies for the 400th special.
Ooh. You didn't tell him before?
No.
Oh,
Is
tell him.
because of the cover. Because there's a movie that I have, I think it's either called Adjust Your Tracking or Rewind This, where what the studios did was they just, like, drew a cover. They had artists, like, draw covers for, like, some random movie. And then they would show the covers to investors and buyers. And whichever one they liked, they took the cover, or they picked it based on the cover, and then they gave the artist $100. This was one of those movies.
He only got 100?
100 or 200 or something.
He had that exact cover?
They were drawn by, like, studio, right? By, like, people at the studio.
Okay.
Another film that was included, that was also sold based on the cover, was Sorority Babes and the Slimeball Bolo-Rama. You remember that one, right? It's better than the sequel.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah,
So they created a movie from the cover.
They used this cover. I don't think... It didn't have, like, Funny Farm on it, I don't think.
It's okay, they can visualize it without...
It didn't have Funny Farm on it, but it had, like, Chevy Chase the dog and the...
Lawnmower.
Tractor. Or lawnmower, yeah.
Riding lawnmower.
This title is a lie.
Why?
There's no farm in this movie.
They moved to a farm.
That's not a farm.
Yes, when
No,
you're
it isn't.
okay, when you're in the country, kind of, because they had the ducks, they had a dog. She was starting to make a flower garden.
That's not a farm.
Okay, you're talking with cows and everything.
And a tractor and a barn.
They had a barn.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they didn't use it. It was next to the house. It was like a garage that they never used.
I don't remember that part.
Anyway. Okay, so it should have been country living or funny country living. That would have made less sense. And technically, there were cows in the neighborhood.
I think if I had called it, I would have called it like Going Country or something.
Anyway, let's get going.
Or Adios New York.
Okay, let's go.
I'll call it. See ya. Yeah. Goodbye, New York.
Okay.
Or Manhattan. How do you do? I'll call it that or something. Because they were in New York City.
New York. Goodbye.
Goodbye, blue sky. Anyway, so
they got
Chevy
back
Chase.
to blue sky. Anyway.
Chevy Chase and his wife, Madeline Smith, who she kind of looks like Winona Ryder in the face, kind of. Winona Ryder with Marissa Tomei's hair.
Okay. I guess. Anyway, can we like?
You don't see it?
Well, they can't see it. It's kind of blurry.
Yeah, they can. It's right there.
It's kind of blurry.
You can see it.
There, that's a little better. Okay, now get away before it blurs us.
Too late. Oh, well, whatever.
Will be funny. See us. Might have to adjust your glasses.
Ah, dang it, I'll pause.
Pick up where we left off.
So in this movie, he's
a sports writer.
And this woman, they don't put her name anywhere in this. They say the actress, but they don't say her character.
Elizabeth, what was her name?
Maybe it was Liz.
No, he never called her by Liz.
Oh well. So
Elise.
Basically, they moved to the countryside and things
well, he
go
was a
wrong
sports
immediately.
writer. He was a sports writer. He wanted to write his novels, so they both agreed to get away from the city life and go a little bit easier. And they passed their moving truck with all their stuff in it.
Yeah.
On the freeway.
Chevy Chase needs to stop driving in movie. Chevy Chase characters need to stop driving. It's not working anymore.
Well, the sheriff stopped driving.
Yeah.
The sheriff couldn't pass his driver's test, so he was driven around with a taxi driver. And then when he did get it, he ended up knocking over the city Christmas tree.
Yeah. Oh, spoiler. So anyway, their first night together where they're sleeping on the floor is not pleasant.
No. And she was hungry, and he was hungry, and he's like, is there any left in the picnic basket? And she goes, no, just this banana.
Chevy Chase, you think that's bad? Try sleeping on the floor for a year like Brad did.
Oh, well, that was his choice.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. Anyway.
But anyway. Or try sleeping on a bed and crawling into a teepee. Yeah, try that for a few nights. You'll get like, oh God, no.
You'll go into the wrong teepee.
No.
So anyway, so that first night doesn't really work. Second night.
Well, he wakes up. He wakes up, rolls over, and there's the apple core.
Oh, yeah.
So when he fell asleep, his wife ate the apple out of the picnic basket.
So
and then finally the moving truck gets there.
And they throw his riding chair into the lake.
Well,
And he got out of, and he got it, apparently.
Yeah, but the movie guys, there were two kids that kept cutting down signs.
Oh, yeah.
So they cut
Sell it
down.
for scrap metal, I guess.
No, they were trading up to get a better sign, a yield or a railroad crossing. So they
Man.
took out the sign that said Red Bud, like arrow, turn here.
Man, the world really did suck before I was born.
But anyway, so they took out the sign, so the movie truck kept getting lost.
So he's a former. So he's he's a sports writer.
Guy, when he stops and he says, "Hey, Mac."
Hey, buddy, how'd you know my name was?
No, Mac.
Hey, Mac, what's up? How'd you know my name was Mac? And you were like, well, they're in like the South. They're in like hillbilly territory. And I looked it up, and I was like, no, they're in Vermont.
Yeah. So then
That's about as
he's like,
that's about as non-South as you can get in
if
a.
you knew my name, then you know how to get to Red Bud. Oh my God.
So then, there's the African American guy,
They
right?
come back around
And he does it, but it works a lot better, I guess. Oh, talking about the bridge.
But he told them which way to go. And he's like, or you could just go here around the curve, take the wooden bridge.
I don't recommend it.
But he says that after they drive away.
Yeah, and then it breaks and stuff, and they're like, the guy made a joke where it's like, I'm not going on that bridge. That's not wood, that's termites holding hands.
Then they creak, and then the front wheel falls. And
Yeah.
and then the bridge starts falling.
It then collapses, yeah.
Oh my God.
So Chevy Chase is a sports writer who I guess he now wants to be
Novelist.
yeah, he wants to move up, I guess.
Yeah. So he writes the first 3 chapters, and it ends up on their anniversary.
It's about what is it? It's about
Poker buddies.
poker buddies who rob a casino or something.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. My poker movie idea, I think, was a little more creative.
Well, and he forces his wife to read the first 3 chapters in this little bungalow cabin.
Yeah,
on
and
their
she hates
anniversary.
it.
And he makes her do it. So then, he
We're jumping way ahead now.
Oh, okay. Should we go back? Oh, the fishing. The fishing.
Oh yeah, he's trying to go fishing to try to like get a fish, but he accidentally gets
Water snake.
yeah, sea snake or water snake.
Well, it wasn't a sea. It was a pond lake, like.
Boa.
And he drops it, and then it slithers in the house, and then you hear his wife screaming.
Mhm.
Well, then she is so upset about it, and about the box she finds in the flower garden.
Yeah, she finds a
casket,
yeah.
a wooden
Listed?
wooden box casket.
It's not list. It doesn't say what it is, but oh,
It's one of the previous owner.
they do spoil the Mr. Lamb Fries bit, where I knew that's what the punchline was.
Hmm.
Did you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The lamb fries?
What are lamb fries? Oh, yeah.
Where he eats like 30 of them on their anniversary.
Yep.
And
The record was 28.
yeah, they do.
But they erased it to 29. Or did they? Was he on 31 and finally asked what it was?
Mhm. No, he didn't ask what it was. They just the guy said what it was.
He says, you should warn people about that. So she erased.
No, that's not what he said. He said,
you should explain what those are before people start eating them.
No, he was like, oh, good for you. Or maybe it was the waitress that said, good for you. Not everyone has a liking for lamb fries.
Yeah. When
You should say what they are.
They cut, kind of.
They cut the top.
high up.
Mm-hmm. Please do not ask me to try that. I've already tried pig's feet, and I didn't like that.
You can also go to Colorado and eat some fries
Rocky
there.
Mountain oysters.
Yeah. But anyway.
I imagine they would just taste bland.
So after the snake and after the grave, then they go into town.
Wait,
and
they go into town before the anniversary, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where he decides to
He wants to
watches
watch-
a baseball game.
Yeah.
And she goes into an antique store
And gets freaked out by the squirrel that's dead.
Yeah, there's a stuffed squirrel, which is a plot point, believe it or not. And then there's a guy who, like, they're doing, like, fishing.
Well,
but
no,
he goes back, and so it ends up in his, like, throat or something.
They
It's not
needed
shown.
4 people.
It's essentially like this. It's not shown, but it's like
He's holding it. He's holding it. He's holding it right there.
so. Then Chevy Chase, like, with some slapstick, like, hits everyone.
Well,
hits the
let's
2
knock
guys
him
off
out.
the boat accidentally.
Let's knock him out so we can
And then
get it out.
he pulls it out himself, and he's like, well, that worked. And then they're upset, even though they're, like, in what? Not even a foot of water because they're standing up.
Yeah.
And so he just jumps out and then just starts swimming. I guess that section is a deep end because, like, couldn't he just walk? Anyway.
They could have been at a sandbar.
Maybe. Then why would you go fishing in that area?
I don't know. None of the other boats were there.
What happens next? He decides to buy a dog. However, he makes the mistake
Buying a dog that loves to run.
of letting the dog just run where they're not fenced in.
Right. And then he runs by again another day.
Yeah. He was like, it's not here. I must have gone anywhere within a 10-mile radius. But, and what's weird is that the dog that's shown was like, I think it was like is it a black dog?
Irish settler or something?
I don't remember, but I was like, it does not look, it does not look like this dog. And then later on, they get a dog, and I was like, okay, that is the dog.
Yeah. Because that dog even stuck his tail in the fireplace. And he's using a poker to slide it out, and he's stepping on it.
She said, like, you don't have to worry about this dog leaving. What does that mean?
He won't run off. He won't run off. He's a bloodhound.
Oh, okay.
They kind of stick close to home. Except for he does. Okay, yeah. So the cemetery, the sheriff put it upon himself to have a nice casket.
Satin sheets, like a gold
marble
tomb.
headstone, the works. So it was going to cost them like what?
$5,000.
$4,000 to $6,000.
Mm-hmm.
So then he
just has it sent back.
Totally upset.
Yeah.
And he has it brought back and put
there's
in
also
the flower bed again.
There's also a really ticked off mailman running gag.
He honks his horn. Honk, honk, honk. His truck looks like it's burning oil because it's got a lot of exhaust coming out that looks bluish white or whatever. And the sheriff said, well, just get used to it. He's usually liquored up by the time he gets to your spot.
Yeah, it's like 5 miles out of his route, and it's like, that's scary, but okay. I guess DUIs also didn't exist before I was born. That proof the world got better once I was born.
Oh, that didn't exist. Oh.
So
I'm surprised there was no moonshine in this movie.
In Vermont?
Didn't have a lot of syrup.
Yeah, it's true. It does seem like it might have been filmed not in Vermont. Mississippi? I don't know.
No. And her perfume or hand lotion or whatever, the mosquitoes really
it must have kept attracting
and remembered it was their first house, so he wanted to carry No further.
Except that it's one that opens from the top and then you open from the bottom. So he just like dropped her.
Well, because he ran into it and dropped her.
And then he tries calling somebody, but he has to like they think it's a payphone.
Deposit coins.
So then they installed the phone.
He deposit coins and he goes, "Good luck with that, Mr. Farmer. I can tell 2 pennies in a jar when I hear it."
Like, cat? Okay. So then they finally install it, and it's a house phone that is a payphone.
Yeah. So she's calling her mom or something. She has all these quarters, dimes, nickels.
Nickels, yeah.
Well, it won't take pennies. It'll be quarters, dimes, and nickels.
So then,
So
he finds out
their anniversary night.
he finds out that she's writing a book, which is about a squirrel, and it's essentially a stand-in for him.
Yeah.
And he says, "Oh, what adventures is the squirrel going to be up to in the next book?" The squirrel dies at the end of the first book.
He gets ran over. And so then he gets angry. And she made 5,000 on a book.
Trees.
So then
No, 15,000.
no, 5,000.
I thought it was 15,000.
No, he got 10,000 or 50,000 for. So then
He sells that children's book as his own.
He gives it to the publisher.
Mainly because he had like taken his like few paragraphs manuscript and just set in the fire, and then like tried to take it out and undo it.
And then he was trying to cut the burn marks off, and then he just gave them his. Yeah, he was.
And then things go downhill.
He was trying to put a rock in a boulder.
Yeah. So it's like a Wile E. Coyote gag.
And he's telling the guy, "Let it go," and it misses the mailman's pickup truck, but it hits his own car, his own.
Now, have you ever seen this movie before?
No, I don't think so.
What did you think the movie was about originally?
Just the title, Funny Farm.
Yeah, when I said Funny Farm, what did you think it was about?
I thought they lived on a farm with animals. Well, they had the 2 geese. Remember at the end,
Yeah.
the 2 geese they let in the house too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought what was going to happen was, I don't know, Chevy Chase was going to have to somehow be sent to work on a farm as like a farmhand or ranch hand or whatever. And there would be a lot of like slapstick and physical comedy, kind of like his SNL days, and
with cows and chickens.
I'm trying to think, did he do that in any movies? Or he just like fell over stuff?
I don't know. So what would you see this again, or would you rate it, or advise people to see it? If you're a Chevy Chase fan, it's the same old him. But I haven't seen a Chevy Chase movie since Christmas when we watched
Spice Like Us?
No, Christmas Vacation or whatever it was.
Well, we saw Christmas Vacation 2.
No, the one at Christmas time.
Yeah, Christmas Vacation. We have that.
So, I mean, it was kind of funny.
I think I remember liking Snow Day a lot more, and that had Chevy Chase in it. And it took place in the winter, so there you go. You've got another
snowplow
winter Chevy
instead
Chase
of
movie.
a lawnmower, riding lawnmower.
He was I think he was like a meteorologist in that movie.
But the ducks were kind of funny because they were going to fly away for the winter.
I think
and then somebody was shooting at them, so they came back.
I think this was the director's last movie. Let me see.
Maybe.
Yeah, it was his final film before his death in 2002. It's based on a book. I'm not sure how. Ronald Reagan viewed this movie.
Oh, cool.
Oh, it's from the director of The Sting and Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kids.
Those were better movies than this. Those
Oh.
were better movies. Oh, what was that? An egg on his head?
Yeah, that was the alternate cover where
But that wouldn't make sense unless they were duck eggs.
most
he say?
covers, most alternate covers
Yeah.
suck. This movie did not do well on its opening weekend.
I
It
thought you said it
debuted
came in-
number 4
Yeah.
at 5.65 million, well under Crocodile Dundee 2, Big, and Rambo 3.
Okay. But behind it was
It
Willow,
made-
Colors, and Beetlejuice,
It
and
made
Friday the 13th.
The New Blood. It made less money on its opening weekend than Big did, which opened in fewer theaters.
Okay. So you wouldn't recommend it?
There's funnier Chevy Chase movies. One movie I'm kind of curious about is a movie called Karate Dog, where he voices a dog.
But then he's not really, well, he's acting by voice, but not by the dog, being the dog or whatever. Anyway,
This
I
movie-
gave me some good laughs. I mean,
When did this movie come out? This
when
movie came out.
the movers talked to him and they were saying, and he said, I had to sleep on the floor. We slept on the ground. And that's when you said, well, why didn't they just sleep in the truck?
Yeah. This movie came out June 3rd, so that means, since this is the 4th movie in the celebration, next time it's going to be Midnight. What is it called? Midnight Run? It's going to be called Midnight Run, that came out either the day of or the day I was born. Starring De Niro.
Day of
Bye.
or the day I was born?
Day before or day of.
Oh, got it.
Bye.
Okay.